Hi guys, and welcome to another repair from Techrepairbase. My name's Mark, and this repair that we are carrying out today is the OnePlus 5T. So this is a screen replacement, LCD screen replacement. So let's crack on. Here's the replacement screen that we're going to be putting on today. It comes complete with a frame. That does make it a lot easier. So power down the device first. And the first thing you're going to do is remove the SIM tray from the device. And then at the bottom there is two screws, pentalobe screws similar to the Apple iPhones. And go and remove those. And then we're going to pop off the back. Just be careful because the fingerprint sensor is at the back. So we are just going to make a gap in this device. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to pop it off. As you can see, it should just come off. Now these repairs, we do them all in real time. We don't miss anything out. We shall post in the description below certain sections and significant parts of this device that you may want to go to, because this will be a full tear down. Just be careful of the ribbons around here. We are just there we go. As you can see, we do have flexes connected here. The charge port on this device is connected underneath to the housing, well, to the back housing. So we will go and pop that off and then remove the two Phillips screws from here. That's just pinged off. Behind me. There we go. It just come off and gone behind me. That was all. So now we have that. We'll put that to one side with the two screws that we've just removed. And we shall disconnect that and the battery. The battery connector is there. Okay, so firstly I'm going to go and remove the screws from the base around the loudspeaker. And again, as in all my videos, I do mirror where they are So I place them down in the same position that they're in the device. This just makes it easy for me. I seem to have a memory that allows me to just work backwards. Wrong one. So then we just want to go and pop that off. There we are. Disconnect, that's the LCD connector. So now I'm going to remove the screws that we do have in the top as well now. Yeah guys, like I was saying, I do this in real time, and normally I can lean over, but for the purposes of this video I'm not leaning over, just so I can see a little bit more clearly. There we go, that's popped off. So like I say, any issues I come up against, you are going to see them. I don't edit them out. There we go. We'll disconnect that. This does have a little bit of glue, but it will lift. Now you may want to use a plastic spudger, but I found that quite easy. And now we're going to go and remove the main logic board. I'm just again going to go and check, make sure that I haven't missed any screws out. The flex there is open. The front facing camera, rear facing camera. I will just take that out. That's the rear facing camera. I do believe that's all of it. And no, that's not. I have missed one. Like I say, I'm only human and I'm only showing you as I go along. There we go. So that, guys, is the main logic board. I've left the selfie camera connected to the main board. Now, I assume, there we go. Battery removed. It does come with a pull tab, and that was quite easy compared to some of the other devices we do. As you saw there, that was quite straightforward to remove. Now, the last time I did this device, I did not do a full tear down like this. I just used a basic screen without frame. I thought for the purposes of this video I would do a full complete tear down. Now I know this phone has been out a while. But again, if you subscribe to us, you're going to find a catalogue of devices, and you can go from one to the other, and we don't miss anything out. You're going to see absolutely everything that we do. As we do it, so you can see how it's done, mistakes if they're made, which hopefully there's not many. Well, there we go. A couple of little bits left. We've got the flex from either side for the volume and power. Again, these are glued down, but they are removable. I've watched a lot of videos over the years, and sometimes I'll watch a video and I'll be like, how they managed to do that? Because it seems to be edited out, or it just seems to be loose and it just happens to come off. But you're just going to go get behind here, and as you can see, it will prise through. There we go. Again, on that side, I assume this is the same. A little bit of tape stuck over the top. Remove that. And come behind. So there we go. All we have left is the earpiece speaker. That has come out quite well, quite easy. So there we go. That's the old screen out, removed, and the new screen ready to go, and put everything back in. So I'll get straight back on it, and all we're going to do now is mirror what we did and replace everything as was. Now there's normally glue left on the back of these, so we'll see if there is. That's fallen out, so there is no glue on that. So let me look. Sorry guys, it does look like I've missed a little bit. Again, we're all human. The mesh. We'll place it back in. We are a working phone repair shop, and these are customers' devices who have given us permission to film the devices. You may want to go and place a little bit of glue, a little bit of 3mm tape, there we go. We are back in situ. Is there glue on that side? Yeah, the glue is completely missing, so again we're just going to use a little bit of glue. Now some of these videos will be quite long because, like I say, it is real time. The length of video is the time it takes to carry out the repair. So if needed, you can skip certain parts if you just need a little help in certain areas. I don't know if I'm talking too much or not enough or explaining, so drop a comment below if there's anything you want explaining or anything I haven't gone into detail with, or if you want me to just shut up and do silent videos with a bit of music, a bit of on-screen prompt. We're going to see what works best as we go along, because I am new to this. But I just thought, why not pass on a bit of knowledge? You may own a repair shop or looking at opening one. You may be a bit of a DIY that does it from home. You might do it on social media for friends and family and thought, oh, they've asked me about that, but I'm not sure how to repair that. Drop us a comment. I'm sure if I can help, I will. I'll certainly try my best. My videos will improve as I go along, I suppose. Same with anyone else on YouTube. No one's perfect. Right, okay. So I've got the 2 buttons in now. All I'm doing is, in my head, I'm logically going back how I was. So, and what I took out, where and when. I'm just going to mirror and reverse. So the vibrate button. I'm also going to install this to a certain degree, so I know it's roughly in place. No, that's not what was next. Here we go. This was in, glue's missing, we need to place some glue. I'm finding a lot of guys that I am needing to replace the glue that was down. OnePlus obviously use a lot of glue to hold their stuff down that isn't removed when you remove the flex yourself. Some of the repairs we do, the glue does tend to come off with the part that you're removing, so you can just go like for like and straight back down. This didn't, so we'll glue this down in a moment. We'll leave it like that because this will now allow me to place this part in. And we are going here. I do believe down. Is that in all the way? Sit down. There is a little lip here, guys. I don't know if you can see. There is a little lip just there that does go under to help hold that bit down. I've just noticed that. Like I say, I normally do just screen onlys where you wrap around and the LCD comes in here, so you do use this frame. So you do keep most of the components in the device. So I'd say I'm partly learning on the job, although I have done this before. This repaired before. So I'm just going to see if this does have any clips. We'll take that out. We'll get this in and then go back after. Okay. going to replace, let's tell off. The rear camera. I'll put the connector back over the top now. Connector clasp, that'll hold it down. That dropped out then. I might just put a little bit of glue on that. No, there's no glue. Oh, there is. There's a bit of glue holding it in there. On the old frame. I think that should do it. To help keep this in forming out. There we go, that's not moving. I should check that out first. Now I don't replace all the glue. As you see, I'm probably just putting little bits in. I could put the whole thing in, but I don't see the need. So I am just checking out. Right, okay. There we go, that's now held in. We're now going to put the antenna back in. I will go from the top. I was placing it in before, but there we go. Well, let's go ahead and connect the LCD connector. There we go, that's level and in. Now I'm just going to tidy up my station, just a bit of a thing for me. I do not like a mess. I do like everything to have its place, so you may find I'm constantly tidying on the desk. I'm just going to go ahead and glue the battery back in. Again, it doesn't need the whole surface area for the battery to stay situated or in situ. This glue is good and it won't come loose. So a couple of little strips is sufficient. I'm just using a 5mm tape. I would normally use a 10mm, but the 5mm is handy. So we'll go ahead and install that back in. Make sure that's firm. That is in. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish putting the rest of the screws into this board now. I just need to remember which. That's it. There we go. And now it does appear that all these screws are the same size, so there's no major concern if you don't mirror it on your magnetic mat next to where you're working. Sometimes all the screws are different in some devices. So there we go. So now what we need to do is connect these two connectors back up. So we have the charge port, which is there, and we will one minute. There we go. We just want to check that. No, that's not on. There we go, that is in. And now the fingerprint, that does have a little longer length flex. Now all we need to do I have undone these two screws, which didn't need to be to remove this connector. Didn't realise at the time, totally forgot. They're just two board screws. That does actually have its own clasp. So there we go. And now you go from the top, you're going to push it in into its frame, go down and connect it up. So it holds in. Let's double check that that's in. It does appear to be all the way. And we'll turn it on. So put your SIM tray back in. Two screws at the bottom. Pentalopes, these are pentalope screws. we go. We've got touch function there. And that is the repair on the OnePlus 5T. So if you appreciated that video, just drop below and subscribe, and for more videos coming up. Thanks for watching.